Imagine you're standing in front of a mirror in Rome. Maybe it's Luca in Trastevere, flipping through old photos, or you, right there in your bathroom, that late afternoon light catching just a few more fine lines than yesterday. And you think, really? I'm over 50. And I still look, well, older than I feel. Now, what if I told you that the mirror doesn't have to lie? What if I told you that, in the next few minutes, you'd learn 3 vitamins, yes, 3 simple nutrients, plus the one little lifestyle tweak that ties them all together, that might make your skin firmer, your hair fuller, your whole look a little younger, almost overnight. Sounds bold, right? But let's dive in. Let's rewind a little. Meet Sophie in Berlin. Sophie just wrapped up a long week. She raced between board meetings and pickup lines, lost her keys 3 times, and by Friday felt like she'd aged 5 years in 5 days. She sat down, tears in her eyes, feeling like her body and appearance betrayed her. She thought, it's just hormones. It's just getting older. And yes, some parts are about hormones because after 50 our endocrine system changes. But here's the secret. A lot of what we blame on just aging or just menopause is actually hidden vitamin deficiencies. You read that right. It's not all doomed. Your skin sagging, that thinning hair whisper from the mirror, it's not only fate. There's something we can do. Studies show that nutrients like vitamin K2 play a critical role in keeping your skin's infrastructure firm, in maintaining the network of proteins like elastin and collagen, in regulating calcium deposition that your skin and vessels don't want. Meanwhile, another powerhouse antioxidant, astaxanthin, helps shield your skin from the daily microdamage of pollution, stress, blue light, and aging. And yes, the little but mighty biotin, also known as vitamin B7, helps build the keratin structure of hair and nails. So when you look in the mirror and think, it's just me getting older, remember, there are tools. We're going to explore them now. Alright, first up, vitamin K2. Sounds niche? Maybe, but powerful. Picture your skin like a trampoline. That yet-to-be-used trampoline your grandkids giggle on. The springs are the elastin. The membrane is your collagen. Over time, gravity tugs, the springs lose tension, and things sag. Vitamin K2 is one of the key players that keeps the springs tight. It helps prevent calcification of your elastin and blood vessel walls, meaning your skin retains more bounce. One recent study found that in postmenopausal women, think 55 to 65, supplementing K2 slowed down arterial stiffness and improved vascular elasticity. Yes, blood vessels, but those vessels are under your skin too. Tight vessels equals better nutrient delivery to skin equals better radiance. Now, imagine Sophie starts her morning in Berlin. She takes her K2 capsule with breakfast. Later that week, she notices her cheekbones are a little more defined, the skin under her eyes a little less hollow. Small change, but meaningful. Here's the simple truth. K2 isn't a magic wand, but when your body was missing it, suddenly you feel like you're plugging a leak. Quick check-in. If you're over 50, have skin that's starting to sag, or you feel like your vessel health, legs, skin circulation, is just okay instead of great, K2 might be in the yes, worthy of notice pile. Pro tip. Take with a fat-containing meal. Vitamin K is fat-soluble. Think olive oil-rich breakfast. And if you're already on a blood thinner, talk to your doctor. Vitamin K interacts with those. We move on to number 2, astaxanthin. Let's set the scene. Picture Alex in Paris, seated at a sidewalk cafe by the Seine. He watches the mirrors of light on the water, but he's not Alex. He's Alex's mom, Marie, age 52. She's lived in Paris all her life, walked under sun and city lights, stress whispering in her ears. Her face carries stories, but she'd like them to be stories, not sagging chapters. Enter astaxanthin, a marine pigment antioxidant. You'll find it in salmon, shrimp, microalgae. But supplementally, it's touted to help skin hydration, reduce fine lines, age spots. One review found that astaxanthin increased skin hydration, reduced appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. But let's bring it down to human terms. Think of astaxanthin as your skin's little bodyguard. Every time you live life, solar rays on the Champs-Élysées, pollution in Rome, that kale juice you skipped because you were too tired, your body whispers, help, I need defenses. Astaxanthin answers. It says, I got your back. Here's a moment. Marie takes astaxanthin daily with her brunch. After a month, she notices something. The redness after her city run is gone faster. Her scalp doesn't feel as irritated. There's a little more bounce to her hair when she brushes it. Subtle, but in your mirror, subtle becomes meaningful. Note: while the research is promising, astaxanthin is not a replacement for sun protection, or good sleep, or hydration. It's an ally, a strong one. Also, since it's fat-soluble-ish and absorbs with a fat-rich meal, take it with avocado or olive oil-rich salad. Now to our third vitamin, biotin, also called B7. We've talked about skin. Now let's talk hair and nails, those little confidence indicators we glance at maybe too often. Imagine you're in Rome again, Luca's mom, Vittoria, age 57, brushing her hair each morning and noticing more strands in the brush. She remembers the thick hair of her 30s and wonders, is this it? Thinner hair, brittle nails? Is that just aging? Here's where biotin steps in. Biotin helps support healthy metabolism of fats, carbs, proteins, and also support skin, hair, and nail structure. But, and this is real talk, it is not a miracle if you're already biotin sufficient. Much of the research shows benefits mainly when there's a deficiency. So why include it here? Because many women over 50 have subtle nutrient gaps that aren't dramatic enough to register on standard tests, but enough to affect hair and nails. Vittoria starts a gentle biotin supplement with her doctor. Over the next weeks she notices, her nails chip less, hair seems a little fuller at the parting. She stops avoiding mirrors at unexpected daylight angles. Again, this isn't a wow overnight transformation in isolation. It's the third piece of the puzzle. Hair, confidence. Confidence, a vibrancy. Vibrancy shows. You show. Tip. Because biotin is water-soluble, you'll flush excess out, but still, too much can interfere with lab tests, thyroid, troponin. So let your doctor know. Now here's the secret sauce. You could take all three vitamins, but if you sit on the sofa all day eating croissants and ignoring sleep, you'll get some benefit but not the max benefit. Because those nutrients work exponentially when you pair them with 5 supportive habits. Let's walk through them. Hydration. Water is the unsung hero. Sophie in Berlin realizes that she's been surviving on 2 coffees and a smoothie. She ups her water game, aiming for about 1.5 to 2 L/day, and suddenly her skin holds makeup better. Fine lines soften. Nutrient-rich meals, think Mediterranean style. Colorful vegetables, fatty fish, olive oil, fermented foods. For K2, cheeses and fermented foods help. For astaxanthin, salmon, shrimp. For biotin, eggs, nuts. When you feed the body responds. Restorative sleep, 7 to 9 hours. Not just time in bed, but quality sleep. Because hormones regenerate in that time, skin repairs itself, hair follicles reset. Gentle movement, a not marathon. Not excessive. But walks in Paris, cycling in Rome, yoga in Berlin. Movement improves circulation, helping nutrients reach skin and hair. Stress management. Because stress ages you. It steals collagen, sends cortisol through the roof, dulls skin, thins hair. So yes, breathe, laugh, unplug. If Sophie, Marie, and Vittoria are Berlin, Paris, Rome friends, integrate these habits plus the 3 vitamins. The transformation is not overnight magical, but within weeks you feel younger in your body, and the mirror begins to agree. Let's get real for a moment. After age 50, the rate of cell turnover declines. Hormonal shifts. Collagen and elastin degrade faster. Oxidative stress piles up. Hair follicles shrink. Skin is thinner. Nails split. But here's the ultra-important frame. Just because aging is inevitable doesn't mean it's untamable. We can't stop time, but we can give our bodies the tools to age well, to age with brightness, to age with less regret. Think of your body as a classic European car from the 70s. An Alfa Romeo, perhaps. It needs good fuel, the right oil, gentle drives. If you ignore these, she sputters. But with care, she purrs on the highway, maybe even turns heads. Your body after 50 is that classic car. K2, astaxanthin, biotin are upgraded parts. The habits are the maintenance. The result? You drive smoother. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. If I take these vitamins, do I suddenly look 20 again? No, that's not realistic. But you can look and feel better. What about side effects? Will this cost me four-figure euros? Good point. High-quality supplements cost something, yes. But compare them to the cost of frequent beauty treatments, invasive procedures, or just feeling meh in the mirror. Also, always buy verified, third-party tested supplements, and check with your doctor, especially if you're on medications. Can I skip one habit and still benefit? Yes, a bit. But you'll lose some of the power. These habits amplify the vitamins. Without them, you're missing half the formula. I already eat well. Do I even need these? Maybe you're already doing fantastic. So wonderful. The benefit might be more subtle. If you suspect gaps, thinning hair, sagging, poor circulation, tired skin, then yes, consider this. Okay, let's build your 30-day loop. 1 month. Simple steps. Let's go. Day 1. Pick your vitamins after doctor consultation. Choose the time you'll take them. Breakfast often works. Days 2 to 7. Establish habit anchors, the water bottle on your desk, the walk after dinner, the unplug from screens 30 minutes before sleep rule. Days 8 to 15. Observe what's changing. Hair may feel different. Skin may feel smoother. Take a mirror selfie in the same lighting as your start photo. Days 16 to 30. Reinforce. If you miss the walk, adjust. If sleep drops below 6 hours, prioritize. Reevaluate nutrient intake. Did you skip salmon this week? Replace. At day 30, glance back at your start photo. Recognize, this is you, clearer, brighter, slightly changed, but changed. And you feel it. Let's sit with Marie in Paris again. One Sunday afternoon, she strolled along the Seine with her daughter. The sun low, the summer warm. She felt a breeze on her neckline and didn't dread it. She felt light. Her skin didn't feel like armor fading. It felt like it still belonged. And that simple emotional moment, that shrug of relief, is worth more than any cream. And for Sophie in Berlin, instead of hiding under a scarf in October, she unbuttoned her jacket, felt the light catch her neckline, and thought, yeah, I still got me. These are the moments. Not dramatic transformations, but everyday grace. The confidence to say, I'm aging, yes, but I'm aging well. So here's the takeaway. If you're over 50 and you look in the mirror and feel like you've lost something, let me reassure you, you haven't. You've just got some new terrain to navigate. But you also have tools. The 3 vitamins, vitamin K2, astaxanthin, biotin, are real, research-backed players in your journey. The 5 habits? They're your daily lifeline. Combine them and you don't just cope with aging, you rise with it. You become the version of you that walks into the cafe in Rome, the board meeting in London, the sidewalk in Berlin, and thinks, I still shine. If you found this helpful, comfortable, hopeful, if something in this resonated, then I invite you to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this with a friend who's also navigating the over 50 chapter. Let's build a community of women who age with wisdom and vibrancy. Because at the end of the day, it's not about turning back time, it's about turning up your radiance. From all of us here at Wisewell, thank you for being here. Your story is not finished. It's evolving. And now you've got a little extra help to keep writing it beautifully.
Hold up if you care about your health. Don't skip this. Healthy Buddy's top picks are Here Clean. Trusted products that help you feel better every day. More energy, better sleep, stronger you. Check them out now, your body will thank you.